Hey everybody, it's WillBits! We're playing Ace Attorney Investigations 2 and jumping back in the past. The I-7 incident 18 years ago. Gregory Edgeworth's last case. Isaac Dovo was murdered at the venue of a dessert contest, and his body was discovered in the chocolate treasure chest made by Jeff Master. The victim died from blood loss after being struck in the head with a rock salt lamp. The murder weapon was found hidden inside Delicious Candy Castle. Then, in the victim's room, where no one had searched yet, all of Dover's sherbet sculptures had melted. Years ago. Back in the past. The sculptures in Mr. Dover's room have melted. Due to that, Prosecutor Von Karma immediately drove us away from the scene. How are we going to investigate now? And what's with that? Defense attorney's out. Von Karma's methods are deplorable. Well, investigating the crime scene is supposed to be the police's job, after all. But you gotta admit, Von Karma's methods are way out of line. Defense attorneys and the police should work together to discover the truth. Raymond, we must realize that not everyone shares the same views as us. Should one expose the truth for the sake of justice, or simply accept things as they appear? Everyone has their own view on what is right and what is wrong. Even if that means convicting an innocent man? Both ourselves and the police are only human, and as humans we all make mistakes. It is for this reason that we defense attorneys exist, so that those who are alone and helpless can have an ally on their side. An ally on this side? If we cannot investigate, shouldn't we just find some other way to help? Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Edgeworth. I still have so much to learn. You're still young, so you'll have many opportunities to learn. Right, I'll do my best!
Mr. Edgeworth and Mr. Shields, would you like to take a brief respite? Oh no, it's not much, but please, eat these, they're Chocky Chocks.
Wow, thank you! Let's eat. I'm so excited about candy. Can't contain my emotion. I appreciate getting some sugar into my system, but these are all a little too sweet. And it's a little misshapen, too.
I'm terribly sorry. Does it not suit your tastes?
Not at all. It's deliciously sweet.
Hey, thank you very much. But making sweets isn't really my forte.
Huh? You made this chocolate cake?
Yes. Chocolate is Monsieur Master's favorite food. Preparing his favorite food is also part of my job. But I'm still not that good at it, so I need him to instruct me.
I envy Master Jeff. He gets to eat Kate's handmade sweets whenever he wants.
Did you say something?
No, it's nothing. This is so sweet, in more ways than one. Miss Hall, you seem very dedicated to your work.
Without my work, I wouldn't even have the right to be here.
What do you mean?
When I was a child, I was abandoned. Monsieur Master took me in. One snowy Christmas Eve, I was left on the doorstep of his mansion. I owe Monsieur Master my life. He became like a father to me. And so, to repay his kindness, I want to continue working for him.
Kate, you're incredible. I've lived a long life, yet that brought tears even to my eyes.
Today, Christmas Eve, has finally arrived once more, but it looks like I won't be able to give him the present I prepared. I would do anything if it meant saving Monsieur Master. If there's any way I could be of service to you, please ask.
Yes, I appreciate that. Well then, do you happen to know anything about the victim, Isaac Dover?
I don't really know much about Monsieur Dover, but I have a photo of the desserts he made for the contest finals.
This is certainly a splendid piece of work.
Yes, with this exquisite beauty, it's truly a work of art. It's crafted so intricately that you almost forget it's made out of sherbet.
What kind of sherbet is blue like that?
It seems Monsieur Master was also fond of Monsieur Dover's work as well.
Wow, these are the Taurus and Gemini constellations. Do you know a lot about constellations, Raymond? Of course! There's so much romance in the constellations. For example, take the club, lyre, and arrows held by Gerald Gemini here. These come from... Huh? There are no strings on this lyre. Did Mr. Dover make a mistake in his sculpting?
It's hard to think you would make a mistake like that.
Huh? I thought you said you didn't know that much about him.
I just sort of felt that way, somehow.
It appears she's hiding something from us. Miss Hall, did you take this photograph yourself?
Yes, I took it with this instant camera. It develops pictures instantly. It's one of my greatest treasures.
Wow, I'd love to see it in action.
Well then, why don't we take a picture right now?
Yay, let's have a picture taken, Mr. Edgeworth. Sure, I don't mind. I'm confident in my hairstyle today. That's what's important to me. I'm wearing a hat, so you can't see it. It doesn't matter.
All right, I'm taking the picture. Say cheese.
Do you not get to see the picture?
Here, it's developed. A present from me to you, Monsieur Shields.
Wow, thank you so much. That's such a great camera.
It's the only camera in this mansion. Unfortunately, its convenience comes at a cost. There are no negatives.
No negatives, huh? Is this the same camera Mr. Master used during the contest?
Yes, you're well informed. While he made his desserts, Monsieur Master photographed his work. After that, he took photos of all the other competitors' works.
Was he taking photos at the time the body was found? The body was discovered during the judging, was it not?
Monsieur Master intended to take photos of everyone's rooms, but after he photographed Gustavia's room, he ran out of film. Monsieur Master asked me to change the film in the camera. It seemed the film he prepared in advance wasn't enough.
There wasn't enough film.
It seems the number of photos he took didn't match up with the amount of film remaining. Well, he told me himself it might have been just a mistake, though.
Was it really just a mistake?
I retrieved more film from the main building and went back to the fountain patio. And it was then that I heard the sound of something breaking in Monsieur Master's room. Monsieur Master, are you in here? Eek! And that's when I found Monsieur Dover's body in Monsieur Master's room. It was so terrible, I was really shaken up. Before I spoke to anyone else, I called the police. This camera, I've kept it with me ever since.
I see. If it's all right with you, would you mind lending me your camera in that photo?
Sure, I don't mind at all. Here you go.
Thank you very much. Okay. Lots of new evidence. Detective Ben, it was delicious. Is the investigation over already?
He said he had no more use for me and kicked me out.
Humph, Manny, that meanie. What a rude thing to say. I was probably to ensure that you wouldn't need any more of the crime scene. So, Detective Ben, did you get kicked out too?
It seems Von Karma thought I was getting in the way. He won't let me investigate.
Why would he prohibit his own detective from investigating?
But We know just about all there is to know about the crime scene. Right now, he's talking to Gustavia in Dover's room.
Why does he need to speak to Mr. Gustavia?
We heard from Hall that Gustavia was seen entering the victim's room.
Mr. Gustavia.
Yes, I saw him entering Dover's room, and it seemed like he was trying to avoid being seen. Although I have no idea what he did in there.
He is currently under suspicion for melting Dover's sherbet.
Just why did Mr. Gustavia enter that room?
I also have a photo of Dover's room here, if you need it. I'll let you take a look at it.
What? Why would you do that for us?
You still don't get it, kid. I'm saying I want to help you guys in order to discover the truth of this case.
Detective Bad. Is that alright, Detective Bad? Won't Von Karma chew you out again?
I have no intention of becoming Von Karma's lapdog. If he won't let me investigate, I'll just do as I like. Getting tied up in stupid rules will only blind you to the truth. Isn't that right, Attorney Edgeworth?
Of course, Detective Bad. I thank you. This is amazing. Mr. Edgeworth. Now we've got Detective Bad on our side. I don't really get what's going on, but I'm glad you boys are all friends now. I'm grateful that Helinda has his strength. Well then, can we see the photo now?
Right. This is the current state of Dover's room.
Wow! The sherbet's completely melted.
The room is drenched in a light blue liquid. We should compare this with the photo Miss Hall took.
Did the sherbet melt because the power cord was pulled?
Yeah, because it was pulled. All the refrigerated glass cases lost power completely.
Looks like all the power cords were connected to one socket. Do you have any idea when this cord was pulled out?
No, it's still under investigation at the moment.
What a waste of beautiful sherbet. Honestly, had I known it would end up like this, I would have eaten even more of the stuff. Were you, why? Did Mr. Dover's sherbet taste that good? Oh, yes, his sherbet was most delicious. Really? I wish I could have eaten some of it too. Maybe if I just go in there and lick the crime scene. Nom 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 nom. But there was one piece that was so salty. I couldn't eat it.
Salty?
It's right here in this photo. It was part of that lyre.
That's the lyre from the Gemini constellation. Ah, you took a bite from the lyre. How do we know you're telling the truth about that, you liar? That's why the strings are missing.
Why, I could never have eaten that much. It was way too salty.
Salt. A salty liar. One part of the sherbet tasted different. That's rather curious. Did someone other than her also take a bite out of it? Did you notice anything else?
Now that you mention it, I see sherbet sculptures have these strange markings on them. They had two letters carved into them. Wait a minute. There, it looks something like this.
PH. We've seen that before. An alphabet signature. It can't be.
I knew it. I just knew that Mr. Dover made this lyre. He isn't one to make mistakes in his sculptures after all.
Miss Hall, it's been troubling me for a while, but do you know something about Mr. Dover?
Huh? Well, why would I know something about Mr. Dover?
You seem quite attached to Mr. Dover's handiwork.
That's just because his sculptures are such great works of art.
No, I believe that his works are very special to you, in particular.
How do you know that?
There's a piece of evidence that we believe belongs to Mr. Dover. And it happens to share a common feature with another piece of evidence.
show me. I have no idea what you're talking about. Which two pieces of evidence share something in common?
Two pieces of evidence that point to Mr. Dover. Let's start by presenting the first one. The first one is... I know it's the pH. I'm just trying to figure out where the other place we saw it was. I'm gonna present her testimony. And now the second piece of evidence, which shares a common feature, is... The connection between these two pieces of evidence tells all. Huh? How exactly are those two things connected? Last. I was wrong. There must be something Miss Hall valued that she was collecting. I should examine the evidence once more. Two pieces of evidence that point to Mr. Dover. Let's start by presenting the first one. What was connected? Is it the room then? Just his sherbet? Nope, it's not that. What else did he value? This is that thing where I'm jumping ahead. Things important to Dover. There's his body. Whoa! There's engraving at the bottom. It says pH. On the bottom of the teapot? It's the initials of the creator, Pierre Hoquet. Miss Hall and Mr. Master seem to be big fans of his sculptor's works. Initials, huh? If it were mine, it'd be RS. Why don't you try carving your initials on your own belongings? So, do I present this and the signet ring? Those are definitely common features. Huh. Delicious saw two letters of the alphabet. They were probably used as Mr. Dover's signature, just as an artist would sign their name on their works.
Right. Oi, I remember now. I see sherbet sculpture and pH carved into them. I'm sure of it.
pH. Those aren't Isaac Dover's initials, though. No, but we found this seal at the scene of the crime. It had probably fallen out of the late Mr. Dover's pocket. If you would press this seal into something, it would mark the letters pH. Also, the very same pH symbol is engraved into this teapot. The same symbol? This teapot was made by the sculptor, Pierre Hoquet. In other words, this pH is the signature of Pierre Hoquet. Miss Hall, you know about this signature all too well, don't you?
Yes, Monsieur Hoquet's potworks always bear that signature. Since he never shows himself in public, his signature is used to identify his works.
No way. Are you saying Pierre Hoquet is?
It seems Detective Matt has also realized Isaac Dover's true identity. To Miss Hall, Mr. Dover was no ordinary pastry chef. That's because his true identity was... a sculptor. A famous sculptor! That's right. Mr. Dover's true identity was the sculptor Pierre Hoquet. What? Mr. Dover was a sculptor?
Things like signatures can be faked if you have the original designs. Can you really use that as proof that he was a sculptor?
No, but what's important here is that Ms. Hall thought he was. As for proving his real identity, I'll leave that to the police.
I get it. I'll have the boys check up on it.
All's I expected from you, Gregory Edgeworth.
You knew Mr. Dover's real identity all along, didn't you?
Yes, When I discovered the body, I noticed the seal. I knew from that moment he was Pierre Hoquet, the man I greatly admired. Thinking that this would be his final posthumous work, I just couldn't sit still.
So, that's why you entered Dover's room.
Huh? What did you say?
When exactly did you take this photo of Dover's room?
That was... Perhaps this was taken during the judging?
Objection!
That's strange. I thought you said the camera ran out of film during the judging. Before Mr. Master entered Dover's room, you were the one in possession of the camera. Wasn't that why you were able to take the photo when you discovered the body?
Yes, that's right.
The only photos you took with the new film were of Dover's room and the body. If that's the case, a new contradiction comes to light.
Oh, another one?
The piece of evidence that contradicts the two photos Miss Hall took is the two photos that she took. Can we check this one? It's about her cameras? Was that what she was talking about? I missed it. Let's just throw something out. It was the camera.
That is my instant camera.
Okay, let's just progress. You've already handed the photos of Dover's room and the body to myself and the police. That reminds me, didn't you also take a photo of me and Mr. Edgewood just now? The film used in this camera can take up to 20 photos. However, this camera only has 3 photos left, which leaves 14 photos unaccounted for. Exactly what were they used to photograph?
Ugly. Oh,
Please show us all the photos you took. We'll be able to discern your actions from these photos.
I'm so sorry. I have told a terrible lie.
Don't tell me. All of the remaining shots are of Isaac Dover's room.
My deepest apologies.
Seems they're all shots of the ice sculptures from various angles.
So when these were taken, the sculptures had not melted yet. But that means the one who caused them to melt was you.
Yes, I'm positive that I melted them.
You're positive?
I'm an aficionado of the sculptor Pierre Hoquet, who is actually Monsieur Dover. Before the authorities could defile his final masterpieces during their investigation, I thought I should preserve them through photographs, and so I entered his room.
In that case, why did all the ice melt?
It's probably because, as I was taking the pictures, I became entranced with his works. And it seems that my foot accidentally got caught in the power cord, unplugging it.
Accidentally, you say?
I did not notice the power cord at the time. I would never have imagined that I would be the cause of those sculptures melting.
Could the truth really be that simple? However, I cannot say with certainty that she's lying.
I'm so sorry to have caused you all so much trouble.
As long as you're telling the truth, there's no need to apologize. That's right. Don't sweat it, Kate.
Thank you very much.
Edgeworth, here, take this picture. Do what you want with it.
Hi, Manfred. You done investigating?
You meddling fool still haven't given up yet, have you? No matter how long you wait, I have no intention of allowing a defense attorney to investigate.
No matter. If we can't investigate, we'll find the truth through some other method.
Always ready with a comeback. Well, do try your best.
Excuse me, Monsieur Von Karma. The truth is, it was I who melted the ice sculptures in Monsieur Dover's room.
What? What is the meaning of this, you clod? You clambering clod?
I'm truly sorry, both to you and Monsieur Gustavia.
Do not be concerned about me. Sir Von Karma has already recognized that I had no hand in this act.
That reminds me. Why did you enter Mr. Dover's room, Mr. Gustavia?
Well, it was because, Silence, ignoramus. You're not to give that attorney the tiniest hint of information. Catherine Hull. You are coming with me. You are under suspicion of being complicit in the murder.
No!
I shall be interrogating you personally. You best prepare yourself.
Very well.
Please wait. I still have some questions I want to ask her.
I do not care for your sorry plight in the least. But Gustavia, well, I'm added you as well, Scones. I have plenty of questions for you all. Understood.
Why? Well, I'm outed, he says. The nerve!
I don't get to talk to them. I want to talk to them. They like me better. He just took everyone away with them. Yes, even if we stay here, I don't think we'll be able to investigate any further today. Let's take our leave for now. It has already grown rather late. Hope the snow has stopped by now. Sounds good. I'm starving anyway. Let's stop somewhere for hamburgers then. Before my stomach joins the chorus. Get some chopsticks. We're gonna eat a couple of hamburgers. It's gonna be real good. You can't fight an empty stomach after all. We'll need to report back to Mr. Master with our findings first thing tomorrow. To be continued. Find out what happens next time. We're flipping through them really fast, you guys. This is what happens when you're jumping back and forth between past and future. I don't know which one we'll be at next time. Find out then. Like, comment, subscribe. See you next time. Bye for now.